Muhammad, of course, didn't know whether he would go to heaven or not.
And it's interesting to note, even Muhammad didn't know whether he was going to paradise after he died.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Make a donation. Make a donation.
If Muhammad, the greatest, the seal of the prophets, the greatest Muslim, didn't know what was going to happen to him after he died, what hope is there for you, my Muslim friends?
And the Prophet ﷺ said that I and the one who takes care of an orphan are like this in paradise. And he
Make a donation.
Make a donation.
And the Prophet ﷺ said that I and the one who takes care of an orphan are like this in paradise. And he
Make a donation. How can you be confident that you're going to go to paradise after you die when Muhammad wasn't confident what was going to happen to him after he died?
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself said with confidence that he's going to heaven.
It's interesting, there's an entire section of Sahih Muslim, one of Islam's most trusted collections of ahadiths.
It is recorded in Sahih Muslim, Book 1, Hadith number 384. Anas bin Malik reported, the Messenger of Allah said, I will come to the gate of paradise on the day of resurrection, and would see its opening. And the keeper would say, who are you? I would say, Muhammad. He would then say, it is for you that I have been ordered not to open it for anyone before you. So here we see that the Prophet, peace be upon him, not only said that he would go to paradise, but that the gate of paradise won't open for anyone before him.
Make a donation.
Make a donation.
And it's interesting to note, even Muhammad didn't know whether he was going to paradise after he died.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, also said in an authentic hadith in Musnad Ahmad, hadith number 12,013, وَأَنَا سَيِّدُ النَّاسِ يَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ وَلَا فَخْرٍ وَأَنَا أَوَّلُ مَنْ يَدْخُلُ الْجَنَّةَ يَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ وَلَا فَخْرٍ. And I am the master of the people on the day of judgment, and I say this with no pride. And I am the first who would enter paradise on the day of judgment. And I say this with no pride. Here the Prophet, peace be upon him, is saying that he would be the first one to enter paradise with confidence.
Make a donation. Make a donation.
So here we see that the Prophet, peace be upon him, not only said that he would go to paradise, but that the gate of paradise won't open for anyone before him.
PayPal link there. It only takes a minute or so to make a donation, and you can use a credit card. Brutal critiques of Muhammad and Islam.
Tony brought it up. Muhammad himself said that he doesn't know what will happen to him. And even the Quran ordered him to say this. The response to this is that the Prophet, peace be upon him, uttered this statement before it was revealed to him that his sins would be forgiven. Because the verse saying that his sins were forgiven were revealed in the middle period of Medina. While the Prophet's statement was said in accordance with Surah 46, Ayah 9, which was revealed prior in Mecca. Also, when one examines the hadith where the Prophet uttered this statement in Sahih Bukhari, volume 5, book 58, number 266, and also cited by Tony, he or she could clearly see that it's being uttered in the very beginning of the Medinan period. We have to remember and bear in mind that the Prophet, peace be upon him, received revelation gradually, and have to make sure we read the Prophet's statements in their proper chronological context.
Sam Shamoon and I
Triple B. They do call me Triple B. Big, bald, and beautiful.
Have been planning to write some books since 2009. There are a lot of books out there. We have families and children and bills to pay, and writing entire books means we'd have to set aside other projects for a while, which in turn means that we'd starve and get kicked out of our apartments for not paying the rent. So, desperate times call for desperate measures.
There was a guy, he came to me, he wanted to make a protest against a book against the Prophet. And I said, no, I will not say something against it because we make the book popular.
Yes, right. This
You
is
know,
what people want. They want fame.
later on, we get to know this guy, he's working together with the guy who wrote the book against the Prophet.
Subhanallah.
And then they went to the police and said that I said to them, yeah, give me 30,000 euro and we kill the author of the book.
Brother, this is an amazing story, and this is exactly what they do. They want free publicity. They're getting rich off this Islamophobia.